Today's best smartwatches can perform lots of tricks, like searching the internet with your voice, tracking your location with GPS, or even monitoring your heart rate to protect your overall health. These will likely work best when paired to one of the best smartphones on the market, but some of the models even work without a phone in tow. Contemporary smartwatches are more than an extension of a smartphone, they're a standalone wearable technology. As world-leading tech companies such as Apple, Google, and Samsung have worked to meet the needs of niche markets such as fitness tracking, they've entered into an arms race. Each generation of smartwatch has had to outperform not only its own earlier iterations, but also the latest versions of its rivals. We've compiled a list of the best smartwatches in the market to help you decide picking the right one for you. Take a look at the description box below for more information on the latest pricing. The Samsung Galaxy Watch is still one of the most refined smartwatches you can buy today, thanks to its attractive design, cohesive user interface and, importantly, 4-day battery life. It competes with the Apple Watch 5, and in some ways it can be better as well. The Galaxy Watch looks and feels like a high-end wristwatch, with a circular stainless steel case and stylized bezel. It's both stylish and functional because, like the previous Gear S3, the bezel rotates to cycle through its various on-screen menus. This is the most satisfying way to navigate a smartwatch. Your fingers won't cover up the watch's small, hard to accurately target touchscreen, an issue with any smartwatch, and the rotating bezel. An idea exclusive to newer Samsung watches. The older Samsung Galaxy Watch Active is cheaper than the Galaxy Watch, but it doesn't feature that rotating bezel. Thankfully, the new Samsung Galaxy Active Watch 2 has a rotating digital bezel with haptic buzzing to simulate a tactile feel when spinning through menus. It is, however, more expensive than its now discounted predecessor. You also won't find rotating bezels supported by Google's Wear OS, while Apple's Watch OS uses a less intuitive rotating digital crown button on the side. This is one of two reasons why the Galaxy Watch runs Samsung's Tizen software, not Wear OS. The 1.3-inch Super AMOLED screen, 1.2-inch on the 42mm watch, is bright and color-rich, as we've come to expect from Samsung's stellar display technology. It's easy to see everything, even during an outdoor run, thanks to adaptive brightness settings. And its smart use of blacks, especially in the background, burns fewer pixels on the 320 by 320 resolution. Two physical buttons adorn the Galaxy Watch, and while they're on the right side of the case, Samsung has wisely offset them from the usual center location, which means they're not prone to accidental presses against your bent wrist as on other smartwatches. This is a well-engineered watch at least during the day. The Apple Watch 5 is one of the most underwhelming upgrades Apple has ever unveiled. It's essentially the Watch 4, one of our best smartwatches, admittedly with a compass, more cellular bands to call emergency services worldwide, a noble achievement, if not something people will rip it off the shelves for, and not much more. The Watch 5 design is exactly the same as last year's model, which isn't unexpected, given that 2018 saw a big overhaul. Ceramic and titanium options now join the 40mm and 44mm watch range for different wrist sizes, and they look pretty sweet. The fitness capabilities of the Watch 5 haven't been improved, but it's still a terrific health tracker. The heart rate monitor is accurate, an ECG feature offers further heart health monitoring, and the onboard GPS is pretty accurate. You can swim, do high-intensity interval training, cycle and even practice yoga with the Watch 5 to fill up those all-important rings that monitor your daily active performance. The music and podcast playback of the Watch 5 is strong, and with 32 GB of space on board, an upgrade from 16 GB last year, you can load up more Apple Music tunes or download more podcasts. Watch OS 6 brings some cool new features, with a noise meter and cycle tracking for women among our favorites. You can protect your hearing and get better period and fertility predictions right from the wrist, with both features feeling slick and useful in a smartwatch. The Fossil Sport is a fantastic smartwatch for fitness lovers. The best technology is always going to combine performance and value. You don't want to pay too much, but you also don't want something that barely works. That's why when we're presented with a smartwatch that's right down the middle, like the Fossil Sport, we pay attention. This mid-range smartwatch is focused primarily on fitness and is built for the task. It's light, attractive and durable. It even comes with a sporty silicone strap. When you're shopping for a smartwatch, particularly if you're looking for a new workout companion, you're going to want something that's both lightweight and durable. And, well, the Fossil Sport delivers in spades. The body is entirely composed of aluminum, and the strap that comes with the watch is lightweight silicone and won't absorb sweat. On the side of the Fossil Sport, you'll find a dial in the center with a customizable button above and below. By default, the bottom button is programmed to Google Fit and the top to Fossil's own proprietary software. The Fossil software lets you save different configurations or looks for the home screen, but it's so arcane that we doubt many will find a use for it. We reprogrammed the button to launch a stopwatch instead. These buttons are a little stiff, but we think that's actually a good thing. While they can be a little hard to depress, it does mean that you won't accidentally start setting stuff off while working. The TicWatch E2 offers up an affordable Wear OS smartwatch experience without going overboard on flashy features or ostentatious design. It's the successor to 2018's TicWatch E, which itself offered up a solid smartwatch experience at an eye-catching price. Chinese firm Mobvoi, the company behind the TicWatch brand, claims the new E2 is the ultimate fitness and swim companion, with the latter a new feature for the second-generation wearable. The E2 is swim-proof and can survive a trip to the pool as it tracks your lengths. There's also new intelligent fitness features, more power under the hood, and a larger battery over the original E. Wonder what the E stands for? It's Express, and it's used to separate it from the new TicWatch S2, which launches at the same time. The two smartwatches have identical specs, with the only difference being the design. The S2, S = Sport, features a bulkier, rugged design, making it more suited to outdoor activities, while the TicWatch E2 has a sleeker look for less intensive workouts. When it comes to the TicWatch E2 design, it's functional rather than fashionable. The crown button has switched sides, from the left on its predecessor to the right of the watch face on the E2, placing it in a more traditional location for a watch. Overall, the look is relatively slick, if a little bland, and the polycarbonate body of the TicWatch E2 is a reminder that this is a budget smartwatch offering, rather than a direct competitor to the Samsung Galaxy Watch or Apple Watch 5. With the Versa 2, Fitbit proves that less is more. The fitness brand has taken everything that made the original a compelling budget smartwatch, improves on those features, adds a somewhat fiddly voice assistant, and spits out a near-perfect fitness tracker that comes with some smartwatch perks. It's one of the best fitness watches from Fitbit. The Versa 2 is squarely aimed at users keen on fitness, rather than those seeking productivity from a wearable, making it an extension of Fitbit's excellent fitness tracker range, but one that comes with some extra perks. While health and activity tracking takes center stage, the Versa 2 bridges the gap between phone and wrist by offering message and calendar notifications, ways to control your smart home setup, and play music from your phone while on a run or workout session. When it comes to the design, Fitbit's mantra seems to be one of "if it ain't broke, don't fix it." The squircle design of the Apple Watch and the original Versa seems to have been embraced by users, and Fitbit has carried that onto the Versa 2. At first glance, the new fitness watch does look strikingly similar to its predecessor, but closer inspection reveals a few small tweaks, giving the Versa 2 a very stylish look indeed. With a depth of 0.47 inches, 12 millimeters, it's only a tiny bit thicker than the Apple Watch 3, but since the chassis tapers inward toward the heart monitor underneath, it actually appears slimmer. And, with a screen size of 40 millimeters, it should fit more. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, then hit the like button and then subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for the latest uploads.